Firefighters didn't need to get the call because they heard it, this tree crashing onto this home. And when they got here, they couldn't get to the woman inside. A firefighter had to climb on top of this tree just to get to her.
I just want to tell you how exciting this is because I'm not going to lie. We have sat here all afternoon and we were pretty bored. And then about 20 minutes ago, this snow just started to come down. So we are thrilled to see it.
Firefighters have contained the fire, but they still have their work cut out for them. That's because hot spots keep popping up. Check it out here, there in the distance. You can see the flames, and this is what they've been battling for hours.
Mechanics say you don't have to worry much about the calcium chloride doing a number on your paint job or the outside of your car, but it's the inside and the undercarriage that it can really wreak havoc on.
The farm got help from different people. In the first couple of days, Jen's son built this footbridge.
You got a band going on behind you.
Yeah, we do. It is definitely a party here for the North Carolina Democrats. Very, very loud. Lots of excitement here. As you heard from Andy in the governor's race with Josh Stein taking a clear lead, not so clear for Jeff Jackson. And in fact, as you mentioned, Dan Bishop up ahead in the Attorney General's race at the moment, the two of them going back and forth.
It was a very quick verdict. It only took the jury about 13 minutes to come back and find Christopher Palmer guilty. He's now a convicted felon for not reporting his stepdaughter, missing Cornelius girl Madalena Kojokari, for not reporting her missing. Now, he's not going to jail, though, even though he's a convicted felon, because a judge sentenced him to between 6 and 17 months in prison, but that sentence was suspended to 30 months probation because Christopher Palmer has already done 8 months in jail for this charge. And I spoke with him just moments ago and asked him questions as he came out of the courtroom. Christopher, how do you feel that the jury found you guilty in less than 15 minutes?
Mr. Palmer maintains his innocence. We've entered notice of appeal. Disappointed with the decision.
His defense attorney is saying that Palmer maintains his innocence and they are going to file an appeal. Meanwhile, the prosecution and police said after the verdict that they're pleased with the decision and this will help them move on with finding Madalena. She has not been seen for a year and a half. Coming up tonight at 5, we will break down the closing arguments for the prosecution and the defense and tell you why it may have been a quick decision for this jury. I'm live tonight at the Mecklenburg County Courthouse. Robin Kennedy, Queen City News.
Each turn of the wheel.
It's a grind. I mean, it is an absolute grind.
Is a test of endurance.
We are not used to this level of heat.
But in 100-degree temperatures, cycling is even tougher.
We're taking extra precautions this weekend with the heat index.
24 hours of booty. Charlotte's annual cycling event falls smack in the middle of scorching temperatures this year.
We talk about pre-hydrating, hydrating, and rehydrating.
Steve Kibler is a firefighter, so he knows how to prepare.
The more miles we can get when it's shaded at night and it's cooler, absolutely.
This tent will be a cyclist friend this weekend because there are a ton of fans. And check it out, this one doubles as a mister.
We've got all of the Gatorades and Powerades and electrolytes. That's our biggest priority, is keeping people safe.
And remembering why they ride.
At first, I needed it. It was for me. I needed to grieve.
Steve rides 160 miles.
I carried a lot of guilt.
That's how many days his son Camden lived.
Excuse me. I carried a lot of guilt with that about falling asleep, knowing that I wasn't going to have another day.
Camden lost his fight to leukemia in 2008.
But as the years have gone on, the grief has turned into I'm healed, and now I want to give back.
No matter how hot it gets, Steve remembers to keep pedaling to fight cancer.
24 hours of booty has been the absolute biggest healing that I've had in my life outside of my daughter. That's all I got.
In Myers Park, Robin Kennedy, Queen City News. The field hospital is still going strong. They're seeing 10 to 15 patients a day now, even more than a month after Helene hit.
More than a month has passed, and Helene's wrath remains in Yancey County.
Sometimes it feels like a dream. It feels like it hasn't been 32 days.
Amanda Watts doesn't recognize her neighborhood.
The road's gone. The stores are gone. People's homes are gone.
They're all hurting.
But there's so many people that we couldn't get to, and I can't imagine how lonely and scared they were.
Amanda is a nurse and her husband a paramedic. After they made it out of the storm, they started doing what they do best, helping people heal.
We've seen every age group from infants that are 20 days old, I think that was our youngest maybe, all the way up to the people in their 90s.
People had scrapes and bruises coming out of the landslides.
We've done lots of suturing. We've done a lot of wound care.
They've pretty much seen it all.
We've seen heart attacks. We've seen respiratory illness.
They set up an all-volunteer field hospital at the Burnsville Fire Department.
I would say 90% of the people who walk through these doors for treatment are people that I know or people that I love.
Ted Bruner hurt his leg when he slipped on a trailer doing relief work.
My daughter had suggested I come over here. It's a free clinic. It's close by. Said, yeah, why not?
More than 500 patients have visited the field hospital since Helene hit. But when communities are cut off because of the damage, doctors and nurses go to them.
It would be a team of us hacking in and carrying out patients.
Those were the days of rescues right after the hurricane. First responders had to carry out a man who was in his car that flipped down the mountain during a landslide. Now, their work has changed.
They already had a list of patients that they were regularly seeing, but that has grown tremendously since the storm.
When people can't get to the field hospital, teams do house calls.
I try to send a nurse or two nurses and a physician who go out on ATVs to reach people who can't have access to health care.
The goal is to stay here as long as they're needed.
It's heartwarming, but it's also reassuring that we're not in this alone.
Helene had a way of bringing people together.
I think it's been something that will strengthen this community more than anything else could have.
Amanda doesn't think her hometown will ever be the same.
It will never be the town that I grew up in. It will never be the town that I raised my kids in.
In a way, it will be better.
I think we're closer as a county than we've ever been.
Donations for the field hospital have come in from all over the country. Amanda says she has a list of pharmacies and hospitals she can call for help in getting everything from medical equipment to medicines.